Morning, everybody. I'm Daniel Harrison, Senior Partner at TruePotential, and this is Paul Outerside. TruePotential are a UK-based financial advice, investment platform, and technology organisation, and we're delighted to be able to show you something we call Impulse Save this morning. Impulse Save was born from a simple idea that technology can not only change the way people save, but also influence their habits. In short, we think we can change the way people think and the way people save. We also think what we've built today is the first of its kind in the world. It's taken considerable work, sweat and tears to get to where we are today. This is because it simply wasn't possible to do microtransactions in the past. Either investment platforms had minimum investment amounts which were too high, or the technology simply wasn't accessible enough for an end client to make a purchase. We believe Impulse Save is an antidote to this. We allow micropayments from £1 upwards, and our software is multi-platform. We're available on web, mobile, wearables, and indeed Google Glass. And also importantly, Impulse Save is directly linked to our goals-based advice thinking. We think really the idea of having a goal is vital and really gives rationale and helps an investor emphasise with why they want to bridge a gap and why they may want to make a saving instead of a spend. So let's switch across the mobile device, please, and I'll give you a demonstration of what we're talking about. This is my TP investor account, and within this account itself, I've got a number of sub-goals and sub-investment accounts. So if Paul scrolls across, I have my own pension, first account, second account, and third account. I'm not too original with my own names, as you can guess. But the separation of having these different accounts is key to us. Different accounts have different goals, and different goals mean we can have different aspirations and different investment outlooks for what we want to do. So if we open up my third goal, and what this is going to do is going to load up my performance history. And this is where having a goal is really important, because the goal line is here against my actual performance itself. And what I can do is I can track that goal. And if I have a look at any gap here, I can just quickly make an impulse save. So Paul there on £8.33, I made an impulse save the next day of £10. And I didn't just bridge that gap, I surpassed it itself. So if we close that down, please, Paul. And I'll show you how I made that using our Impulse Save microtransaction technology. Paul opens up the app, and within here we've got some different options. We could save from £1. We could choose one of our default options, such as £10 or £50, or the software has already calculated how much it is to bridge my investment gap. So we press £2.80, press Add Funds, and press Use this card. And what that's going to do now, that's taking £2.80 from my bank account. So there we go. Press OK. That money will now go to the investment platform, and it will trade tomorrow morning when the platform next invests. So this software is now available in the United Kingdom. It's available to 32,000 of our private investors on our TruePotential Wealth platform. As of yesterday morning, it's seen £4.2 million invested in this way. And one of the things that really delights us about this is that 40% of that £4.2 million has been under £10. It's these tiny payments which are really exciting for us. Yes, it's nice to get the large ones, but the smaller payments really show that the habits have been set. We think mobile technology is really interesting, and one of the things we want to show today is the Google Wear, which we've built. This was launched about 2 weeks ago in the UK, and we think this is really compelling. You've already seen the mobile device there, which lets a client impulse save quickly and on the move. We think wearables takes us to the next step. It's unobtrusive, it's easy to access. And what Paul's got here on his watch, he's got the overview of my account. So this is the £7,500 we saw before. And you can just scroll. So there's my pension, here's my first account, second account, and again the third account. We go back to my second account, Paul. What it's saying, I'm £2.93 behind my goal, but I can swipe sideways. We can have a look at my value, my gap to goal there, my account information, and I can impulse save to close the gap, or we can impulse save a custom amount. So Paul just presses that, and just choose £10, please, Paul. Feeling flush. That's OK. And that will make that payment. So we've already shown it on the mobile device. I think the watch is faster still. Obviously, with a mobile, you have to get it out of your pocket. You need to click through and log in. Because the watch is already paired to my mobile device, it's just sat in the pocket there, waiting for that quick and easy microtransaction to take place. And with that idea in mind, what we'd like to now show is the Google Glass side of things. So Google Glass takes wearables to the next step, really. Instead of even having to check your wrist, you can simply access your account within here. And what this will do when it loads up, this will give us the same view as we saw before. Just while it loads up, I'd just like to mention we're across on the stand today, and we're really interested in partnering and working with organisations about both our Impulse Save technology and our other client-based solutions within here. We think what we've built is really quite compelling. It's really quite an elegant solution, and it really, provides something which is quite difficult, which is the idea of how can a client invest small amounts of money and really help realise their financial goals in a simple and elegant fashion. I think what we'll do, Paul, rather than let this time out, we'll thank everybody for their attention this morning, and hopefully we'll see you on the stand later this morning. Thanks, everybody.